Let's talk about scurvy on the carnivore diet. People are always like, Jess, aren't you worried about getting scurvy because you're not eating any vitamin C? And like, spoiler alert, I'm not worried about it. The fact is that vitamin C and glucose actually compete for the same receptors in the body. So, what do you think happens when you take glucose out? The need for vitamin C actually goes way down. Plus, if you're eating organs and you're eating fresh meat, you're getting vitamin C and it's in much more of a bioavailable form, which just means that your body is able to absorb it much easier because you're not pairing it with things like sugar and carbs. Long story short, I'm not worried about scurvy. I'm not worried about getting vitamin C in. I do actually take a vitamin C in the wintertime, especially when my kids are going to school and bringing home all sorts of weird germs because we're all stuck inside. But once the windows are open and things are good, I'm not super worried about bolusing my immune system. I just kind of take it just in case, and I get the Paleo Valley vitamin C complex, and that makes me feel good, like I'm kind of covering all bases, but I'm not worried about eating fruit just to get vitamin C in. So next time somebody asks you about vitamin C in particular, just let them know on the carnivore diet you're not eating any carbohydrates. And so when you don't have carbs competing for those same receptors, the vitamin C needs go way down. But also, I will continue to laugh about stuff like this because literally, when people ask me that, I'm like, where were you when I was buying Easter candy for my kids a couple of years ago, so deep in my sugar addiction, and having to go back to the store like 3 times to go get the candy to fill their eggs in their basket when I was eating all of the jelly beans for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Where were you? Did you care about my vitamin C then? It's just so silly. People like to try and grab at anything that they can. And this is not a common way of living. And it is so the opposite of the way that we were taught in terms of nutrition. And so people just want to grasp at straws and try to poke holes in what you're doing. And just ask them those questions. Some of them are asking in a very kind way, but most of the time I'm like, you didn't care about my vitamin C needs back then. Why do you care now?